Hi, everybody. Okay, so I promised you a part two if I could figure out the missing pieces of like what I didn't see yesterday because of the breaking news. So okay, um, they stopped it when uh, Holden came in and was trying to talk to Kane, and Lily kind of got startled because she didn't know why Holden would want to talk to Kane, right? Okay, and then that's where it stops. So I'm like, oh my God, what did they say? Like, what happened? Okay, so what he said was, Kane said to Holden that Lily might have strong opinions, advice, but if you ever say anything bad about her to anybody, you'll be in trouble. Like, I won't like. And Holden was like, okay, message received. Okay, that was that part. Another part which I didn't see was Claire and Nikki were having a conversation, and the conversation lasted the whole episode. So when they switched off to something else, I thought the conversation was over. It was not. Okay, basically, to give you the bare minimum and still give you enough, um, Claire told Nikki that she's gonna fight for Kyle and also put Andra in her place, which I kind of alluded to the last week. But yeah, she's really gonna say something to Nate about how Andra is behaving. Now, on that front, finally, Nate is waking up and seeing the light. Okay, because they had an open conversation in the park. And before I start with this, I gotta say I love Jalika Silver's hair. I love what they did with it because they usually don't do it. It's usually straight or something else. It had like curls all the way through. So great. Okay, but Audra is getting herself in some trouble because Nate is waking up and saying that. Well, first of all, I gotta back up a little. Remember how she had the deal with Victor about if she seduced Kyle, he would give her money to fund her company Vibrante, right? Okay. And remember how that's off because she didn't do it in a timely fashion. So Victor said, okay, it's off. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm not going to fund it, whatever, right? Okay, so now everything happens so fast that you have to listen to every conversation because it literally happens like that happened and then 5 seconds later something else happened. So what happened is she decided to team up with Sally and do something with her, right? Okay, but Nate doesn't know any of it because well, he's kind of been dealing with his own stuff lately. And also, I think that he's been having blinders on when it talks about Audra because she has been giving signs that something has been up for the longest time. And I've been yelling at the TV and saying, "Wake up, Nate. Please get some brain cells because you cannot be this stupid." She's telling you that something is up and you're just not listening, man. So he's like, finally, when they have the conversation and everything doesn't feel right with him, he says that I don't know if you're holding something back or just not telling me something, but I don't like it. So this might be the beginning of Splitsville for them, which is really sad because I like them as a couple. But Audra just screwed him so many times and like lied to him and all this other stuff so many times that it's bound to bite her in the butt. So yeah. Um. Okay. So that's happening there. Um. Nikki was in, or Melody Thomas Scott was in green, like mint green. So that was cool. Yeah, but Nikki is really supportive of Claire, which is cool too. I just hope that when Nate and Audra breakup, that Kyle doesn't go running to Audra because of whatever, which I kind of feel like if that happens, I feel like I sound like I support it, but I don't, because I do and I don't, because Claire needs to get some oomph. Like, I want to see Claire angry and not like, okay, to explain to people, there are different kinds of anger. Okay, there's anger where you feel like you're not being heard. There's anger where you're just angry about something, and until you get it off your chest, you're not okay. And there's like anger where you have no filter and you just go off. I don't want Claire to go off so that Kyle thinks she's crazy, but I want her to defend herself because, um, you know, Audra is um, interesting to say the least, and she's been doing some shady behavior for the longest time, okay? And nobody's called her on it at all. I mean, they're beginning to, but it's like a little late, you know what I mean? So, and then plus this would help with the whole me believing that Claire has different sides other than just a sweet, innocent, whatever, you know what I mean? Which is cool, but I mean you can't play it forever because you need to own. So yeah. We'll have to see how that goes. But yeah. So that's it. All right. Bye guys.